So join me today on today's wonderful adventure in a Worley's cave just outside of Bluff City, Tennessee. Come check this out.
My big outdoor life, earn your day. Let's go!
It is a wonderful experience made available by the Watson family that have owned this property for many, many years. The cave itself is several miles long, and it's called Worleys because deep inside the cave there is a signature of E.S. Worley. But great thanks to the Watson family who allow the public to use the cave for a small parking fee of $10. Short walk from the parking area to the cave. And there we are. That's the river entrance, but the main entrance to the cave is actually over here to the right. This is protected by Tennessee state law and is a beautifully preserved cave. Okay, a couple things to always take into account when you are doing activities like this. One, make sure that you're physically up to the task. There's going to be crawling, there's going to be squatting, and it's going to be a fairly significant hike and even some climbing. In a cave, always wear some type of glove protection. Always have at least 2 or 3 sources of light. I have 2 headlamps here on my helmet. I'll only be using one at a time, and I've got a glow stick in my pocket. I'm doing this today with a group, and additionally we have an in-flight pad, first aid kit, water bottles, and a rope should we need it. We know what the closest rescue squad is, and I'm incredibly familiar with this cave. So come join me on this journey. We're going to have an extraordinary experience. You're going to see some remarkable formations, and let's check it out. One other thing to always mention is that there is this thing called white-nosed bat syndrome, and it has infested several caves. I'm not sure if Worley's been infested by it, but one of the protocols that I and other responsible cavers, spelunkers, will employ is, upon conclusion of this trip, I will absolutely wash this clothing before I ever enter a different cave. So, those are the kinds of things that we want to take into consideration. We never touch any of the live formations because they are actively growing. Stalactites, stalagmites get bigger over the centuries, and oils from your fingers can stunt that growth. We never shine our lights directly on cave creatures, bats and insects and lizards, because they rely on other senses, and that light can disturb them. And the final thing that is really critically important is that we watch out for each other. So make sure that your light is working, and it is. So we're gonna have a good time. Here's a wonderful sign at the entrance of the cave. It reads, "It is illegal to write or mark on cave walls, disturb cave life, deposit human waste, deface or break or remove any formations. Take only pictures, leave only footprints, kill nothing but time." Great advice. All right, we've reached the spot that is the Devil's Staircase up here, but these are some beautiful examples of rimstone pools being shined by my wonderful helpers in my group. And the way these are formed is little beads of clay get dropped off, and when the water rushes and the cave floods, it eats out the portions of the rimstone pool until it absolutely makes these awesome formations. We're getting closer to Fairy's Ballroom through the columns. Welcome to Fairy's Ballroom, one of the most absolutely spectacular formations I have ever seen in any cave And it just goes and goes and goes. This beautiful curtain deep into Worley's cave. This is one of my favorite little stalagmites with a stalactite, and they're about to make a column. So we're in the Giant's Causeway, and one of the reasons it's called Worley's Cave, or the reason, is that there's a signature from E.S. Worley sometime in the 1800s that you can barely see it anymore. This is the thin floor room. So this is a really remarkable formation. It shows you just how thin some of these arches are, and we just walked over the thin floor room, which was about the same depth as this beautiful little arch. So we came down from up above down to the river, and we're gonna hike the river out for a ways until another beautiful room. See you there. All right, with the assistance of my helpers here, this is this gorgeous room. Well, there we have it, folks. A wonderful, successful day in Worley's Cave. Hope you enjoyed coming along. It's even better in person. Remember, earn your day. Well, if you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe. Another adventure in the books. Thanks for watching.